Hi friends, so welcome back to your own learning platform Learn Forward, and your Maths Buddy Mini is again back here with your maths book, Maths Concepts and Skills for Grade 4 by Feathercap. We have a very interesting topic today. This is chapter 8 of your book Geometry. I am sure you know what do you learn in geometry. Can you say something? What do you learn in geometry? Yes, you talk about shapes. That's great, children. So let's get started and have a gear up exercise for you. Sia's younger sister has created the picture given aside. And how many lines, line segments, rays or flat shapes can you identify here? So do you remember what is a line segment or a ray? Let's see. Label the points using letters of English alphabet. You know that we always label points using capital letters of English alphabet. A, B, C are already written here. So let's write more. We need points here. D, E, F. This is G. Now here, let the sun be H because that has to be the starting point. Then I, J, K, L, M, N. Right? Now what do you have to do? You have to write the names of lines, line segments, rays or flat shapes that you see here in the space provided. One has been done for you. So they have already mentioned that ABC is a triangle. So ABC is a triangle. What else do you see here? Do you see any line here? Line has arrows on both sides. That means it can extend endlessly in both the directions. So what is your line here? Line DG. So your DG is a line. Now what else do you see here? Do you see some line segments here? Yes, AB is a line segment, BC, then CA, then AD, DE, EF, EG, FG, DG, GC. All these are line segments. So you can just mention all the names here. So we'll write here line segments and write down all the names here. AB, BC, CA, then AD, DE, DF, DG, then EF, EG, then FG. All these are line segments here. When you talk about ray, what is the ray here? Rays are here coming out from the sun. So your rays are the starting point, the center of the circle. I have written here H. So H, I, H, J, H, K, H, L, H, M, H, N. All these are your rays. H, I, J, H, K, H, L, H, M, H, N. All these are rays, and we see one more flat shape here, that is a circle also, with what is the center of the circle? With center H, right? So these are the different shapes that we identify in this picture. Now let's get started. Open and closed shapes. Open means that is open, that is not closed, right? So when you look at these shapes, all these shapes are open. Can you see? The starting point and the end point, they are just apart. Here also they are apart. Here also they are not connected. The starting point, end point are apart. Here the starting point is here and the end point is here. So all such shapes, these curves are called open shapes. And when you look at the same shapes here, what do you see? This becomes closed, this also gets closed, this is also closed. Now this becomes closed, and even this gets closed because we have repeated and gone backwards to the starting point again. So all these shapes are closed shapes. Now here's an exercise for you where you have to identify these shapes as open or closed. So the first one is open, and what about this fifth one? This is closed, right? So you can identify the others yourselves. Now it's fun time for you. Color the closed figures here. You have to color the closed figures to complete the scenery. Is there a change in the figure? Do you need to color anything more? So if you see something that you can change and then color it, do it yourself. Like I can see the sun is not complete here. So I will just close it and then color that also, right? Now line segment. What is a line segment? We know it has a fixed length and it is a part. Segment means part. So line segment is a part of a line which has got two end points, fixed points, and it has got a fixed length also, children. So if you have to draw a line segment of length 6 centimeters, what will you do? You will take your ruler, start from 0, and then one point will be 0 and you will stop drawing your line at 6 in your ruler. So you get AB as your line segment of 6 centimeters. Now take careful note whether the end points coincide with the markings of the ruler. So if you have to draw a line segment of 4 centimeter, you will not start from 1, because it is from 0 that you start moving, you reach 1, you get 1 centimeter. So just starting from 1 or any point but ending at 4 will not give you 4 centimeter length. Make sure that you always start from 0, right? Now here's an exercise for you where you have to measure the length of each of the given line segments. So use your ruler from the geometry box and measure them. Draw the following of any measure. You have to draw a line CD. So in line, what you will make sure? Just draw a line, make 2 arrows, mark C and D, that's it. Those 2 arrows will show that it is a line. It will go endlessly in both the directions. But when you have to make a line segment EF, then it should be 2 points, not the arrows. A line segment AB again of any length of your choice. A line AB with points C and D lying on them. So your line will be AB. Just like here you have drawn CD, make AB as the line. So if this is the line I have drawn, I'll write A here, B here. But on that, I have to mark C and D, 2 points lying on them. So I can mark it C and D. That's it. Okay. So just read the instructions and follow them. You get to the answer. A line segment CD, any line segment of any length. That is, you will be marking the points as CD. Draw the following line segments using a ruler as I have just told you. Start from 0 and move the line only up to the point you need the length. So you have to go from 0 to 5 and then label those 2 points as your line segment. Now what is a polygon? Polygon is a closed shape. We have just learnt about closed and open shapes. So polygon is a closed shape which is made up of only line segments. No curves are there. So we have these polygons. Triangle, it has got 3 sides. So this is the figure and it is made up of 3 sides and it has got 3 corners also. Moving to others, 4 sides are, that is a quadrilateral. Then you have 5 sides, this is a pentagon, then 6 sides is a hexagon, and then 7 sides is a heptagon. So these are the names of different polygons you must know. Here's an exercise for you. Write whether the given shapes are polygons or not. So is first one a polygon? Yes, it has all line segments. What about second? No, because it has a curve. Is this a polygon? It is made up of line segments. Exactly, it is made up of line segments, but it is not closed. A polygon should be closed also. What about this? No, because it has curves there. And this? Exactly, this is a polygon. This is also a polygon. So complete the table. Some polygons are given here. You have to name the polygon as you have already learned, and you have to also mention the number of sides and corners. These are called the sides and these are called the corners as we have already learned earlier. So you will just write their names and then write the number of sides and corners here. Coming to next, count the number of rectangles, triangles and squares in the given figures. So you have to count the rectangles are like this, squares are all sides equal, and these are your triangles. So what do you see here? This is your carom board. So just count here how many rectangles, squares and triangles are there. You can color them also to make it more beautiful and then write the number here. What is circle? A circle is a closed figure that is formed by a curved line. It's not a straight line. Now, one such closed figure is a circle and it has no sides, no vertices, children. just a curve on its boundary. You can make this by taking bangle of your mother, putting it and then just moving your pencil around. That gives you a circle. Now in circle we have different things. If you just cut this circle and you fold it half, the line, the crease that you get is called the diameter. Now fold the circle into half and press the fold tightly. This is called the diameter, the crease. Now again, if you fold the half into another layer, what you get is another line, another crease like that. So from here, you get the center. The point where the two lines, the two creases will intersect, that will give you the center of the circle. And from the center, all these line segments, they will be equal in length if you measure them. All these are called the radii of the circle. This one is called the radius. So from this point, if you join the boundary of circle at any point, you will get all of these as the radii of the circle. The center of the circle is marked as O, and then we can write here A, B, C, any of the alphabet to show that these are the radii of the circle. Let me just write this again. This is O, and from here this is OA, OB, OC, OD. I can make more OP, OQ, OR, OS. All these are the radii of the circle. The singular is radius and the plural is radii. So every time, do you think you can cut the circle and find out its center? No. So what do we do for that? We have to learn how to draw a circle. But before that, just see the relation between the diameter and circle. What do you see here? This whole DB is the diameter. I told you when you fold, that crease gives you the diameter. And what do you see? This part is also the radius OD, and this part is also the radius OB. And what is diameter equal to? Diameter is equal to the sum of both the sides, because together the two radii are giving you the diameter. So we say that diameter is equal to 2 times radius. What is it? Diameter is equal to 2 times radius. So if you have this as the diameter, O as the center, OA plus OB gives you AB. Okay, so OA, OB, these are the radii, and diameter is equal to 2 times radius, because we are adding the same value 2 times. Okay, so this is the relation, and now we'll be learning how to draw a circle. You have a compass in your pencil box. So first we will be fixing a small pencil there, and then the point, the needle should be fixed on the paper in your notebook, and then keeping it fixed, you will try to rotate it all around the point. The needle should be fixed, it should not move. With that point fixed, just try to rotate your circle around, and this is what you get. With a free hand you have to move, you get a circle. Now the point where you fixed the pin is called the center of the circle, and how much you opened your compass, that gives you the radius of your circle. So if you open it smaller, you will get a small circle. If you open it bigger, you will get a bigger circle. That depends on the radius you have taken for your circle. Now here's an exercise for you. Draw a circle and mark the following. So you have to tell radius, we know, diameter we know, center also we know. Let's know about chord and circumference. The total boundary of the circle is called the circumference. And when you talk about chord, the circle that we drew and we took a cutout of it, if you fold it anywhere, you get a crease. I am not asking you to just put it into two halves. Fold it anywhere, you get a crease, that is called the chord. So if you have this circle, I just fold it this much, I get a crease, this PQ is called the chord, right? This RS is called the chord, and in fact AB is also the chord, but it is the longest chord of the circle. The diameter is the longest chord of the circle, children. So chord can be any, the 2 points of the chord lie on the circle. But about the diameter, this chord always passes through the center, remember, and diameter is equal to 2 times radius. So now you know, after drawing the circle, you can mark the chord also. Coming to next is complete the table. This is circle 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you have to tell center, diameter and radius in all these different circles. So in circle 1, what is the center? Y is the center. How much is the diameter? AB is the diameter, and radius is how much? Radius you can write any. Yx is also radius, Yb is also radius, Ya is also radius. So you can write any of them. Now similarly you have to tell in circle 2, circle 3 and circle 4. Now draw circles with the following measurements. So what you will do, you will take compass, put the pin on 0, and then if they want the radius as 6 centimeters, so you will open your compass till your pencil reaches 6, right? So from 0, that will be the fixed point, your tip of your compass will be there, the needle, and then you will open your pencil till you reach number 6 and then use this as the radius to draw the circle. Now chapter at a glance for you. Simple closed figures made up of line segments, what are they called? They are called polygons. Polygons are named according to the number of sides. So 3 sides is triangle, 4 sides is quadrilateral, 5 sides is pentagon, 6 sides is hexagon, and 7 sides is heptagon. So we have learned these 5 polygons, names of these 5 polygons. The point in the middle of the circle is called the center. The boundary of the circle, what is it called? It is the circumference. The radius of a circle is any line segment joining the center to its boundary. And the diameter of a circle is the line segment which passes through the center of the circle, and it is equal to 2 times radius. The length of the diameter is twice that of the radius. And circles which have same center and have different radii, they are called concentric circles, children. Remember this, that if you have the same center and you draw circles of different radii, so they will be, the center will be fixed, but you will have circles around that like this. These are called concentric circles. That means their center coincide. They have the same center. Now competency based questions for my Olympiad champions. Which of the following is a closed figure? Yes, H is the closed figure. All these, what are these called? They are all polygons, and they have different number of sides, so we cannot give them any particular name. Now miscellaneous exercise for you. Which of the following represents a line segment? It has got 2 fixed points. Yes. How many lines can be drawn through 2 given points? So if you have 2 points, how many lines can be drawn? Only 1. Yes. Now which of the following is a polygon? It should be closed. It should be made up of line segments only. Yes. B is not, because see, in polygon the line segments should not overlap. They are overlapping here. Dash is a chord that passes through the center of the circle. Which chord passes through the center? Diameter. Perfect. In the given figure, if all the points are joined to one another, then how many line segments can be obtained? So if you join them to one another, that means A to B, A to D, A to C. Like this. So how many line segments do you get? 6 line segments. Let's move to the next subjective type questions. Find the radius of a circle whose diameter is 12 centimeters. So diameter is double of radius. That means radius is half divided by 2. The diameter divided by 2, which is equal to 6 centimeters. So we can write radius is equal to diameter divided by 2. Now name the line segments and measure them. So you can just label them as any 2 letters and then measure them using your ruler and write the measurement here. The radius of circle is increased by 2 centimeter. How does its diameter change? So if your radius, this radius was 3 centimeter, Here also it was 3 centimeter. Now your radius is increased by 2 centimeter. So what do you have to say about diameter, children? Will it increase on the other side also? Definitely. This will also become 2 centimeters more. So what is the total diameter now? It is 5 centimeters. So whatever is the increase in radius, the diameter will increase double than it. That means it will be 4 centimeters more. Draw 3 circles of different size using a compass and name their center. You have to measure their diameters using a scale and then answer the following questions. What are the radii of all the circles you have drawn? Is the circle with the smallest diameter the biggest circle? Of course, no, not at all. Is the circle with the smallest diameter the smallest circle? Yes, it will be. So you have to just see what is the radius of each of the circles. Now let's connect. Maharashtra is known for its Worli folk paintings where you use different shapes to draw figures. Worli is the name of the largest tribe found on the northern outskirts of Mumbai. Worli is the vivid expression of daily and social events they describe here. These wall paintings use a set of basic geometrical shapes such as circle, triangles, squares and some lines, etc. Now let us learn how to make the basic Worli figures. So they have explained you how you can draw figures using Worli art. Use line segments to draw hands and legs. Using this basic figure, you can create a Worli painting. Some examples have also been given to you. So you have to create your own and show your creativity and imagination here, children. Next is again a maths lab activity for you to have fun with. Geometrical shapes. So just visit your maths lab, have different shapes there, have fun with your friends and teacher there. We'll be coming up with more interesting sessions for you ahead. Till then, happy learning, children.